Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well through the scriptures. Peace to the hopeful elect. I just want to do a quick response to this video. These brothers are out of GMS. It is Elder Manatazakba of GMS, South Carolina, did this video, and Apostle's Heart uploaded it. And I watched the video. I saw the video, and I just wanted to just add a little 2 cents, because in the process, I'm looking through videos, I'm searching through videos, and I'm seeing other brothers who was on the same page as them, and even worse than them. Because here at Great Millstone, under the tutelage and the leadership of the apostles and elders, here at Great Millstone, if you part of us, then as a man of the Lord, as you aspiring to be saved, and the Lord gave you a measure to teach, then you required to do 3 videos a day. Pardon me, Salakia, 3 videos a week. All right, that's the bare minimum. 3 videos a week. Okay. Now, things happen. All right. The apostles, the elders, and the leaders, they are beyond merciful. So you look at brothers' pages, and they don't always have 3 videos a week. Sometimes it might be 2. Sometimes it might be 1. Sometimes they might skip a whole week. All right. Then you get admonished, you get rebuked, or you get, exhorted. Brothers get weak or whatever. You might have to have a talking to, or, a counsel. But you look at a brother's page, and it's supposed to be a upward trend, okay? Like you look at stocks, or you look at the market, or you look at your goals in the weight room, in the gym. You may have dips, right? But overall, it's an upward trajectory. That's what it should be, So, like I said, I was just looking at other brothers' pages, looking at, my contemporaries' pages, and it was being honest, it was some worse than them. Okay? Some worse than them. So basically, the Spirit of the Lord just had them be the sacrifice, if you will. Now, Lord willing, that, this admonishment lights a fire under them, and it lights a fire under all of us who saw. All right? Because when this video went out, which this video, the apostle uploaded it 9 hours ago, but let me see when the Elder Manatazak put it up. Let me see. He put it up. So damn, now he don't want to come up on my page now. Let me see. Let me see.
25% of what you're supposed to do.
He put it up 10 hours ago. Look, it got 18,000 views. So brothers seen the video. And then I noticed once this video went up, brothers started popping. Brothers ain't did a video in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Now they doing videos, which that's good, but it got to let that remain. So the title of this lesson will be, let this admonishment light a fire under you. Okay. So the first scripture I want to grab is 1 Timothy 5:20. Okay, them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear. I'm reading NLT. Those who sin should be reprimanded in front of the whole church. And by this video being done about them, okay, them brothers, that was in front of the whole church. The whole congregation was able to see that. Brothers from all over the world was able to see it. Look, you got 1,800 views in 10 hours. So brothers across the GMS pipeline seen a video. This will serve as a strong warning to others, and it did. You see, like I said, brothers who ain't did videos in weeks start popping up doing videos. But what I'm saying is, let that fire remain. Let it remain lit. All right. So, with that being said, let me grab the definition of this word, admonish. Admonish, right? Mid 14th century, admonishment, however you say it. Remind, okay? So you got to be reminded, like, look, because you might have different things distract you, okay? There's a lot of variables. There's a lot of distractions in the world, but you got to remain focused. You got to have tunnel vision as far as what you hold most dear. All right. Like I said earlier, you're going to have little dips. The scripture says it, right? A just man falls 7 times, but get back up again. So you're going to have little dips. But when you're looking at the chart, when you're looking at the graph, your spiritual graph, it should be, and it's supposed to be, and you should strive for it to be an upward trajectory. So always it should be an upward trajectory, you know? Urge, exhort, warn, give warning. Urge, encourage, warn. And that's all this is. All right. Well, basically, tough love. Tough love is all of that in one. It's reminding you, it's urging you, it's exhorting you, it's warning you. Because you exhort because you know brothers got the ability. You got the ability. All right. But you have to be, hey, sometimes, look, we Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. All right. We're stiff-necked people. So you need sometimes you got to, hey, when you look at the shepherd, right? A shepherd's staff got a curve in it. So he'll grab the sheep and yank it back, yank it in the right direction. So you're not always going to get a soft, tone, or you're not always going to be handled softly and tenderly. Sometimes you got to be handled roughly. That's why that shepherd staff got that hook in it, to yank the sheep back in the right order, the right direction. All right, so I'm going to read that scripture again, and I'm going to grab another one. 1 Timothy 5:20. Them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear, right? And to be called into this ministry and to be given a portion of the word of the Lord to teach it and to hold back from teaching it, that is a sin. All right? Because Isaiah 58:1 told us what? All right. Let's grab that. I remember when I first came into truth, the scripture used to come out all the time at camp. All right. It says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up. Matter of fact, let me see what 57 and towards the end say. Because sometimes the chapters run into each other. Verse 21, it says, there's no peace, said my power to the wicked. Right, so the Lord talking, it says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. A trumpet is loud, and a trumpet is sharp too. Catch your attention. And show my people their transgression and the house of Jacob their sins. And the main avenue of how we do that is through the videos. We go out on the highways and byways. You might have conversations here and there with, family members, friends regarding righteousness, people at work, people you meet in public, which now we ain't in the time to really be doing that, especially at work. But, certain things happen. But one of the primary avenues of that is the videos. So it is what it is. So you gotta use that avenue. All right. Let me see. Because there's laws throughout this whole Bible, okay? You see how I read, cry aloud, spare not? That's a commandment. All right. You was told to do something. Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls. A watchman is a person that's looking out for danger. He's set up in a tower. He got he got a higher position than the rest of the citizens in the city. All right. He's at a higher height to see at a greater distance. So he got a better advantage to look out for the danger. And that's what us men of the Lord got, the prophets. That's what we have by having the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We have a better vantage point to see danger. See, these people, they see danger here and there, but they don't see it the way we see it. All right. And they don't got the answers that we got to give them. All right. So the watchman got to do his job, because if the watchman don't do his job, then the city falls. When I was in basic training, used to have something called Fire Watch. And Fire Watch was basically, it'll be two guys who they would have to stay up while everybody else slept. All right? They would have to stay up and guard and watch to make sure everybody else slept. And they would get sleepy. And every now and again, a guy might go to sleep on Fire Watch. You know, and it's basic training. We ain't in the real deal. It's just basic. But it's preparing you. And when that guy would fall asleep, he would get thoroughly chewed out. It would be like the worst cussing out possible. That was a grave error, you know, as far as basic training with. Anybody Army, you know, see this video, they can testify to that. That was a grave error. I can't recall nothing worse than that as far as getting punished for falling asleep on your watch, Fire Watch, you know. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. So they're not going to take no break, all right? So the way the earth and the globe set up, we in different hemispheres, we in different time zones. So we always doing the work over the internet. So you got to upload the videos. That's how this scripture is fulfilled. That's how this prophecy is fulfilled. We're not holding our peace day nor night, because no matter where you at, brothers is putting up videos. You know? It says, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. All right? This is a command. And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. All right? Let me see. There we go. What is that? It's an oldie but a goodie. Luke 19:17 says, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Right. That's what we doing when we do these videos. We loving our brothers. Otherwise, it's hate. There ain't no gray area with the Lord. All right. That's why the scripture called this a labor of love. All right. Because it says what? Cry aloud, spare not. Show my people Israel their sins and show them their transgression. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. We read that in Isaiah 58:1. All right. So that's what we do in the videos. Look, in the videos, you might do a video on something. I'll give you a simple example. You might do a video on something called swai or bassa, right? Now, swai and bassa are part of the catfish family. It's a fish that it got fins, but it don't got scales. But there's a lot of jakes out there that think that it's lawful to eat. In the truth. But you do through your diligence, through the portion that you got that the Lord gave you, you do a video on it. And you know, teach. And now Jake just learned something, and now Jake can do better because of you. You know? So, you know, Lord willing, this video is edifying to the hopeful elect. You know, I hope there was a message in this video. I hope it wasn't pretentious. But anyway, all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakodash. Shalom.